or tidal energy power plant. Now, the tidal energy power plant is basically hydropower. Okay, so tides are, if they are due to we can say they are due to the gravitational, pull of the sun and the moon. So the tidal power is basically known as tidal energy, and it is a form of hydropower that converts the energy of tides into useful forms of energy, mainly electricity. And it is the energy whose source is the moon. So that is known as the tidal energy, and it is because of the gravitational, pull of the sun and the moon, and the pull of the centrifugal force of rotation of the Earth-Moon system. Because of this tidal energy that exists, and we have low and high tides. So high spring tides occur when the sun and the moon they line up with the Earth, and this occurs when they are either on the same or the opposite side. And the low neap tides they occur when the sun and the moon line up at 90 degree to each other. And the flood currents are the currents moving in the direction of the coast. And basically, when a land mass lines up with the Earth Moon system, the water around it is called as a high tide. And when a land mass is at 90 degree to the Earth Moon system, the water around it is known as a low tide. This is the word map distribution of the tidal energy, means where it has been used much more as a form of electricity. The tidal energy distribution is there. Now, the developing nations like countries like India, China, Indonesia, Korea, Philippines, Vietnam, they are trying to harness this energy in much amount, whereas the developed countries, they are already using this tidal energy in a large amount and to generate electricity. So what is basically the history of this tidal power? And the first tidal power station was the Rance tidal power plant, built over a period of around 6 years from 1960 to 1966 in France, and it has the capacity of 240 megawatt. And it is the world's second biggest tidal power station. And with the generating to 40 megawatts of the energy and 24 turbines it was using, and it was generating 40% of its capacity. And the power plant portion of the dam is around 332.5 meters long, and the tidal basin measures basically 22.5 kilometers squares. We have two types of tidal plant facilities where we can use the energy of the tides in generation of electricity. We have tidal barrages, tidal current turbines we have, and dynamic tidal power plants we have. Now, tidal barrage is the barrage that uses the potential energy, and tidal barrages are typically, dams built across an estuary or a bay, and it consists of turbines, and embankments and chip locks. So, two types of basins we use here: a single basin system and a double basin system. So, two types of basin system are basically, are being used. Now, what is a single basin system? Now, during the flood, the tide basin is filled, and the gates are closed, which trap the water, and they are kept closed until the tide has entered sufficiently, and the turbine starts spinning and generating the electricity. The basin is filled through the turbine, which generate at the flood site, and there is two-way generation also. The gates and the turbines are closed until near the end of the flood tide, when water is allowed to flow through the turbine into the basin, creating electricity. At the point where the hydrostatic head is insufficient for power generation, and the gates are opened and kept open until high tide, when they are closed. When the tide outside the barrage is dropped sufficiently, water is allowed to flow out of the basin through the turbines, and again creating the electricity with the pressure. Now, double basin system, there are two basins, but it operates similarly to the EBB generation, that is the single basin system, and the only difference is the proportion of the electricity that is used to pump water into the second basin and allowing it the storage. Now, the tidal barrages are there in the France, and there are all other countries also where they are establishing much more of the tidal barrages to generate the electricity. And the first and the second largest tidal barrage power plant is situated in La Rance, Brittany, France. It is constructed between 1961 and 1967. and it contains 24 reversible 2 megawatt bulk turbines generating a capacity up to 40 megawatts and a net power power output of around 480 gigawatt per year. So two-way generation systems hai. These are the new way of generation of electricity. So this tidal current turbines are basically you can say that this is the new scope of generation of electricity. और हमारे coastal areas में we are using it in a large amount. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So we were discussing this tidal energy. So we have gravity, structures we have in this, that is, massive steel or concrete structures. They are being attached to the base of it and to achieve the stability of its own inertia. And pile structures, as you can see, some of the structures are below the basin and some are above it. So pile structures these are pinned to the seabed by one or more steel or concrete piles, and they are fixed actually by hammering if the ground conditions are sufficiently soft, or otherwise by drilling, positioning, and grouting if the rock is being harder. And there are some structures that are floating in the water. So three type of structures are there: gravity, piled, and the floating structures. And you can also say that these are the three main parts of the structures which are being used in in this generation of tidal energy. So it looks something like this. As you can see, the three parts differently. Some parts of it are floating, and others are they are grounded to it. And then comes the dynamic tidal power plant. It is also known as DTP. So DTP is a it is a new and untested method of the tidal power generation, and it involves creating large dam-like structure extending from the coast straight to the ocean. And there is a perpendicular barrier at the far end forming a T-shaped structure, you can say. And when we try to use this tidal energy, and a single dam can accommodate over 8 gigawatt of the 8,000 megawatt of installed capacity. A DTP dam is basically a long dam of 30 to 60 kilometers, which is built perpendicular to the coast, running straight into the ocean without enclosing an area. And other concerns they include shipping routes are sometimes there, and they have to look upon the marine ecology, sediments, and storm surges. And obviously tidal energy can be captured efficiently and inexpensively using this helical turbine. This turbine is basically used when water is fed into the great force. It rotates, and this helical shape of the turbine, it helps in generation of much more of the electricity, you can say. And the basic concepts of this helical turbine is designed for hydroelectric applications, operates in ocean, tidal, and river currents, and it does not require expensive dams and harm the environment. So it is being used very efficiently in this tidal energy to generate the electricity. Now, how it operates? Operation is basically self-starting and smooth running. There is not much problem in running of these turbines, and it rotates in the same direction regardless of the direction of the flow, and making it ideal for the tidal applications, because we need this to rotate in the same direction. And sometimes the means pressure of the water is very much, and if it rotates in the reverse direction, then that can create a problem. So it rotates in the same direction regardless of the direction of the flow, and making it ideal for the tidal applications. And there are different types of tidal stream generators, and since tidal stream generators are in it is not a standard technology, and but a large variety of designs are being used for this tidal stream generator, and some are very useful in a large scale development. And we have basically axial turbines and vertical and horizontal axis flow turbines. Both the turbines we use axial as well as vertical and horizontal axis. Now axial are in traditional, like we used to use the windmills, so they are in close concept with the windmills. They look like the windmills only, and they are operational under the sea. So they are known as axial turbines. And vertical and horizontal, as you can see in the picture, vertical turbines and the horizontal, if they are vertical, they are deployed vertically, and if they are horizontal, they are deployed horizontally. So both the turbines are being used, axial as well as vertical, and you can say the horizontal turbines are there. And then comes your what are the main benefits why we are studying this tidal energy. And basically we are using this tidal energy these days to a great benefit, because it is almost pollution free way of generation of energy. And we are using non-renewable resources of energy a lot these days. So to convert it into renewable and shift our attention towards the renewable sources of energy, this tidal energy is very much necessary. And what are the benefits? Another, electrification of isolated communities. It can be used. Regrowth of the coral reefs using mineral technology. It can be used in these. And obviously, there are pros and cons of both tidal power facilities. Now, the technology which we are using these days, we are able to generate a lot of power through tidal barrages. And but if we compare it with the coal and nuclear power plant, definitely the power output is low. But otherwise, we are generating, a lot of energy also from tidal currents. Now, tidal current, we are using turbines, and we are using both a single and double basin system. And this tidal current turbine technology is young and it is in its development period. And installation and maintenance challenges are always there, but environmental impacts are still being tested. Tidal energy is definitely environmental friendly, and it use involving dams. Tidal dams restricts fish migration and cause slit buildup sometimes, and which affects tidal basin ecosystem in some of the negative ways. And systems that take advantage of natural narrow channels with high tidal flow rates have less negative environment impact than dam system, but they are not without environmental problems. Both the system uses turbines because whenever we are building something in the sea, it is sometimes becomes a fear for the sea animals. So the thing is, we have to take care of all those things, and maintaining and the nature in its best way. We can use tidal energy for our electricity generation. So we have some of the major tidal plants in the world, and you can see in the slide we have France and Canada, one in China, one in Russia, in South Korea. The capacity is also been given to you. And in India, we have in West Bengal, and in Indian Gujarat is also planning to host, build a tidal energy power plant around 250 megawatts. So such kind of progress is, being going on for generation of electricity. We have one in Kerala in Thiruvananthapuram, and in many other, cities. We are planning in the coastal areas to build up the tidal energy plant. So the thing is, uh, uh, we are trying to make it a much more cost effective, this tidal energy plant, so that we can, our dependence of energy on coal and oil that decreases, and we can generate a lot of energy through this tidal energy. And in a society with increasing energy needs, it is becoming more and more important to have an alternate source of energy to keep up with the ever growing energy demand. And the capacity of tidal energy exceeds that of coal and oil and is renewable. So the Department of Energy in India has shown great interest with regard to this tidal power as a perfect energy source for the future. So we are looking upon this energy source to a large amount to generate the electricity. You can say that. So tidal energies, you can say that one of the means you can say that one of the most promising thing to generate energy for our future, and we have to look upon all these things to do that. Okay, so that's why we have done this today, this tidal energy. And I already told you that one of the energy resources you have to be there for prepared for there in the exams, like we have done thermal energy, we have done nuclear energy, we have done और कौन सा किया हमने डीजल एनर्जी पावर प्लांट है ना, ये सारे हमने कर लिए, टाइडल हमने कर लिया, थर्मल हमने कर लिया, न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट